Thank you very much. Okay.
You broke the interwebs.
First technical difficulty of the show. Anyway, we're going to let in our first guest
I say nay.
for the evening. Oh, yay, yay. It is the one, the only. Yes, we're getting to her a little bit early, but welcome to the delightful Dr. Sue. Hello, Dr. Sue. How are you doing? This is Dr. Susan Horowitz. She's an entertainer and a public speaker and a motivational speaker. And she's, she's going on a little early, but hello, how are you? Happy New Year.
Great. How are you doing? Happy New Year to you.
So since you were on the show about 3-4 weeks ago, how have you been? You've been healthy? Everything been good?
Yeah, I'm fine. What I'm trying to do is get this a little bit. There we are. Now I see you very big. There we go. I loved.
First time I've ever been very big in any department. But yeah,
it was great. Just great.
Well, good. Well, good. So tell us, is there something that happened to you or some anecdote from this past year that was particularly funny or meaningful or something to take away from 2020 that wasn't horrible?
Oh, yeah.
Like?
Definitely. Well, I decided to get really creative. I thought the best thing to do was to really focus on creativity. And I was just looking things up and about the year. And one sort of funny thing was my puppet, Tedley.
Yeah. Is Tedley there?
So
I didn't mention she goes to
Tedley.
Yeah, Tedley.
Oh, Tedley. So Tedley came out of the closet.
What?
Tedley came out of the closet. What happened, because we were all social distancing. I had no one to talk to. So then I remembered Tedley. So Tedley was in the closet and Tedley came out of the closet and I started taking Tedley with me for walks in the park and to museums and stuff like that.
Yeah, because if you take them to Greenwich Village, they have a very different idea of bears there. Just warning you about that. Tedley will be way out of the closet at that point. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but now, I am educated. Good.
Oh, let me. We do have. Stay with us, Dr. Sue, because we're going in. Another guest to join us. I'm assuming. I think I know. Yes, it is. Hello. I do believe that is Brian Gary. That is joining us in the debate. Now, Brian, he is a songwriter. He's also a composer. He wrote the Broadway show Late Night Comic. Plus, he has a whole bunch of other things. And Dr. Sue, did you know that he is the grandson of entertainer Eddie Cantor?
David, his name is like. No kidding. Wow. So he really has a show business family.
Yes, I do.
Wow.
And he's very digitally aware because his name is actually iPad 8. Did you know that? But how are you, iPad 8?
It's iPad 8.
I don't know why it's that.
Well, how are you, Brian? How you do? I mean, you've had it's been a rough couple of years, but have you been okay this year or what?
Yeah, I'm thrilled to be on the show tonight because this is the first time I have my tooth back in my mouth. Yeah.
Well, if you have problems with it, I always carry my handy toothbrush.
Oh, that's very nice.
Just in case.
Yes. No, I had a dental implant for the last, I think, half a year, and I was walking around with one missing tooth. I looked like some hillbilly, I mean, it was ridiculous. And I did a Zoom yesterday, and the first thing the host said was, "What happened to your tooth?" I had no tooth. So today I got my tooth put in. So I'm thrilled.
It's a good end to like a terrible half year. But have you been healthy? Have your people, in terms of,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. As far as COVID, my wife gets tested constantly. I never get tested, but
why does she do that? She needs to get.
Well, she's a former nurse, and I think she's very paranoid about the whole thing. So I'm not as crazed about it and everything. I mean, I don't really socialize at this point. Very few people that I interact with. I do some animal rights protesting still.
Right.
So I am with people then, but we're all wearing masks. And plus I'm recording my new album that'll be out in, I guess, February. Ooh. So now you were great. You bought the Genie's album, right?
I did.
You're one album behind now.
Oh.
Because there's one album out right now called Names Volume 1. and
Right.
I'm working on Names Volume 2 right now. But Names Volume 1 has been doing tremendously well. I mean, as an independent record release, it's just unbelievable. It has really a very interesting selection of songs. I don't know if you know about it, but
Well, you know, it's a like a girl's name song because Dr. Sue, I don't know if you know, but he's married to this lovely woman named Jeannie Zappi. But he's also done all these songs about women's names. But
Oh.
here's the deal: Dr. Sue is a songwriter too.
Oh, I
So,
definitely am. Yeah.
so do you have any recommendations for Dr. Sue to get her songs more out there and more performed and more, you know, on CD or
well,
really?
you have to make an investment and do a CD.
Well, I do have a CD.
Oh, good. Where is it? What's the name of it?
I did my CD. In fact, I did a few, but the latest one is on CD Baby. It's called For Heroes and Lovers.
Now, CD Baby doesn't do physical CDs anymore.
No,
is that right? It's only downloads?
Well, yes. At the time I did it, they did physical CDs, so I have some. But what they do is they partner with distributors,
Right.
like Amazon.
Right. The only thing that I found bad about CD Baby, because I was with them for many years, is that they dropped the physical CDs. They told me that I would have to buy them back from them and pay all the shipping costs and ship everything back to me because they weren't going to carry them anymore. But what they did was they started leasing my music to Amazon, and a lot of my recordings have bootleg kind of CD covers now, because what they do is they sell it off to Amazon, and I don't know how I would ever even get paid on this kind of stuff. But what I found, because I bought some of them anonymously, and when I got them, they had the original cover, but no back cover, no booklet, no credits whatsoever. And it infuriated me. And I spoke to Amazon about it, and they eventually stopped doing that with my material. But they're doing it with a lot of people, and it's outrageous. I mean, I bought CDs that I really wanted by certain artists from Amazon, and they turn out to be this kind of, self-made, ridiculous, no credit kind of albums. And it's frustrating for me because I'm a collector, and I love having all the credits on the albums. Who wrote all the songs, who produced it, who arranged it, what musicians played on it. I mean, I just finished doing this about 10 minutes ago. I was working on the back cover or the inside of my next album, and I'm giving all the credits for who played what. And, because I've been working with a guy named Peter Milrose, and he plays a ton of the instruments on my albums. So I'm giving credit where credit is due. So it's very frustrating when I see Amazon pressing up CDs that have no credits whatsoever. They're blank. They're just blank.
Speaking of songs, I did want to leave a little time for Dr. Sue. Did you want to do a little a cappella or not an a cappella song? Did you prepare anything for us?
Sure, I'm happy to do it. In fact, because I got so into songwriting in 2020, it's almost like a diary in my year. So my first thing that I wrote, and I made it into a song video, I put it on YouTube. And it's called Wear a Mask, Show You Care.
Okay.
So let's hear.
I'll do a little bit of it.
A little bit, yeah.
Let's see. I'll just sing it, whatever. I'm so glad you ask why I wear a mask. It's so important to do. In case you got germs, I don't want to get them. And if I got germs, I don't want to spread them. I'm so glad you asked. Thank you for wearing a mask.
Wow. What's funny is that you're doing the whole song and you're not wearing a mask.
I'm home, I'm home.
Well, the Russians and Chinese have not yet figured out how to give us all the disease through the computer yet. But let me wish you both, I do, because now we have more guests rolling in. I want to wish you both a most happy and healthy 2021 with much more creativity, much more songwriting. and you guys look great. You guys sound great, and it's just so good. I thank you so much for joining us.
Okay.
New tooth that made his
Yeah.
first appearance.
Oh, and yeah, give us a big smile so we can see your tooth. Just yeah, there we go. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys, God willing, even before next year. Have a
Okay.
good bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Oh.